Hello everyone. Welcome to this tutorial on how to render a subreport in an ASP.NET Web Forms application. In Bold Reports, a subreport is a report item that allows you to embed one report within another. This feature is used to organize complex reports into smaller, reusable components. Each subreport can have its own data source and layout, and you can pass parameters from the main report to the subreport to filter or customize the displayed data. Here I've already designed main and subreports, employee comparison and employee details reports. The employee comparison report acts as the main report, which includes an employee details subreport. In this demo, I'll embed the report into an ASP.NET Web Forms application and render it. First, let's open Visual Studio 2022 and click Create a new project. I'll select ASP.NET Web Application.NET Framework. Then click Next. Name the application. And click Create. The Create a New Web Application dialog will open. Select Web Forms and enable the Web API checkbox. Then select Create. The ASP.NET Web Forms application will be created. To install the necessary NuGet packages, right-click the project and choose Manage NuGet Packages. In the Browse tab, search for the boldreports.web package and install it in the Web Forms application. Then install the boldreports.webforms package and boldreports.javascript package. The boldreports.web package creates web API services to process the reports. The boldreports.webforms package contains HTML helpers to create a client-side report viewer control, while the boldreports.javascript package contains reporting components, scripts, and style sheets. The dependent packages will be automatically installed. Next, to register the namespace, open the web.config file from the Views folder. Add the boldreports.webforms assembly reference to the system.web pages element. To reference the scripts and style sheet, open the site.master file and add the necessary references to the scripts. Next, create a resources folder in the root folder of the application to store the RDL reports. Add both the main and subreports to the folder. We'll need to configure the Web API service to process RDL report files. Create a new controller file named reportviewercontroller.cs within the controllers folder. In the report viewer controller, add the following using statement. The boldreports.web.reportViewer namespace provides access to classes, interfaces, and methods necessary for rendering and interacting with reports in a web application. Inherit the iReportController interface. Then implement the following methods. Add the postReportAction method, which posts the request in the report process. Implement the getResource method to retrieve images used in the report from the server. Implement the onInitReportOptions method, which the report helper invokes when a report is about to be processed. Lastly, add the onReportLoaded method, which the report helper invokes when a report and the subreport start loading for rendering. In the onInitReportOption method, you'll need to load the main and subreports as a stream. Create a base path variable to combine the web root path of the application and the resources folder. Then add the if condition that checks whether the subreport model property of the report option object is not null and is inside the block code. Inside the block, create a report path variable to combine the base path and report name using reportOption.SubReportModel.ReportPath to access the available subreport. Next, I'll create a file stream instance to open the Employee Details subreport file in the Resources folder within the www root directory using the report path variable. Then, create a memory stream to store the report data and copy the file stream into it. This copy process prevents file access problems in the server while running the application. Assign the substream values to the reportOption.SubReportModel.Stream variable. Inside else block, I will add the same code snippet and use the report model object instead of the subreport model. Next, I'll add routing information. To include the action name in the URL, open the web API config.cs file and change the route template in the register method. Next, to set the report service URL and the report path in the application, open the default.aspx page. Then I add the necessary code snippet. Then I initialize the report viewer. And set the report service URL. This URL specifies the web API service URL. Add the report path for the report that needs to be loaded. Lastly, register the license token to remove the license validation error message. Now everything is ready to load the report. I run the ASP.NET Web Forms application. Now you can see the employee comparison main report rendered with the employee details subreport. In this video, I've shown you how to render a subreport in an ASP.NET Web Forms application. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.